what are some of the resources? Who are some of the people that you would suggest? And honestly, the easy answer is just go listen to Superhuman Life and go meet everybody, because you're meeting everybody. These guys and gals that you have on the Superhuman Life, they really know their stuff. I'm listening to this week's episode. I'm working through it still right now, and it's I'm forgetting her name, but she
Dr.
she's
Caroline Leaf.
yeah, Dr. Caroline Lee. She's just diving so deep into all of it, all of what her expertise is, and it's so awesome. But what are some, and like in the keto world, we'd say, what's your go to resource to give a beginner? What are some of those go to resources that you would provide to someone that thinks, okay, I think I have this issue, or I want to get a handle on this, or I want to understand it more?
Yeah, check out Gary Wilson's Your Brain on Porn. The book, it's a small little, 100 and I don't know, 120 pages. It's a short, simple read. Actually, it's 160, 180. But I think he wrote it back in 2015, 2016. I mean, he was kind of at the forefront of really talking about this. So he did an amazing job of bringing a lot of the science, and it's jam packed with actual resources and references. And then he integrates all the stories. So he's got thousands of people that have sent him letters, that have sent him transformations. And when you realize and when you read some of these other men's stories, like it all begins to kind of make sense for you. So that would be a great one. Your Brain on Porn. Wired for Intimacy by William Struthers is another great book as well. This talks more about how the male brain is visually wired, how it differs from the female brain, and how like it explains why 80% of the men are, struggling with this, because, taking it back to just that wiring of how we're put together as men. So those are two great resources. I mean, plug, obviously you plug the podcast. So check that out. Also I have a YouTube channel where I produce daily videos, short, 7 to 10 minute. Sometimes they're high level, what's going on. A lot of times it's real actionable, 5 tips to do this week, or, 3 things to do when you're triggered. So those are great. Dr. Trish Lee, who I've had on the podcast a couple times as well, is a neuroscientist of 25 plus years, and is really, really leading the charge now, specifically in this space. So yeah, those would probably be some of the best kind of initial resources for somebody just getting started.